'05 Raptor by Keystone here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. 36-foot coach, 12-foot garage, which is nicer for folks with bigger toys. Does have a propane generator up front with a gas fuel cell in the back for your toys. We also have a big pass-through storage compartment here because this is a larger class of toy hauler that can offer larger spaces of storage. All in all, looks pretty good. Definitely used. It was used quite a bit. The shell and structure and everything's good. We haven't had it here long enough to have a cleaning crew run through it. With the business volumes we've seen this summer, we've had to clean things as they sell, not necessarily as they come in, as we would prefer to do. We had to be a little more reactive than proactive in that respect. Not the way we prefer to do things, but the end result is the same. Cross breeze windows here, so when you are in the living room, if you're off the beaten path and you don't want to run the AC, you know, even though you have a generator, you don't always want to run the air conditioner, you're good there. Slide awning covers. The number one thing you have to maintain on any RV is the roof line. Well, what do slide outs have? They have more roof space, and that's something people don't really seem to consider or think about. So having a slide awning topper on that is like a built-in cover for part of your roof. You know, it's not a foolproof solution, but it helps, and that's what it's an ounce of prevention for a pound of cure thing. Notice too, can you see the way the roof line actually wraps over the top of the RV? That's a really big deal for longevity and leak prevention. The roof corners there, they are the #1 area where you can experience leaks. And it looks like maybe some folks may have caught something. They've got some really heavy-duty patchwork up there, so they caught something at one point but fixed it. That's good. That means they were willing to fix things. When you get that roof line wrapped over the wall, you take your #1 stress point and you kind of hide it and protect it a bit. We've got a triaxle going on here. I have noticed several of the tires are beginning to show a little bit of checking right here. I like to show those things. Other dealers might try to hide them or shy away from them or wait till you show up and see it. I don't do that. I prefer to advertise our RVs fairly and honestly so that you know exactly what you're looking at. These things are taken into account when we price our RVs. We see something like that, we naturally discount it to account for that. The ramp door here does have a spring assist. It's got a very easy angle of attack too, so this is easy loading. Also has a nice dovetail down here so that you're not going to bottom out your bike when you are loading up. Hello, ma'am. Moving in here, this is 8.5 foot wide, by the way, so you are going to have you know, more loading space once you get in. Up here in the garage space, a couple things to point out. We do have a full roll down tent screen wall right here, so you can turn this into like your own little 3 seasons room. Even in the garage you have your own little cross breeze window, so you can get some good breeze rolling through. When you load your bikes in, if you shut the door real fast, there might still be fume buildup in here. That's why they have these little air vents, so you can exhaust this while you're going down the road. Also back here, you have a 12-volt big ceiling fan to keep some air moving in here, next to an AC duct, by the way, so you can keep it cool in here. Now, because that thing is super tall, you're not going to reach it. They thought of that. They put a mountain here for a controller for that. So you don't have to be super duper tall to reach up there and get to it. This is kind of cool. This is like the original spin around entertainment center, basically. So you can mount a TV here, you can see it in the living room, or you can drop this little access panel door and see it out here. And if you don't want to do that, or if you're air conditioning inside and not outside, you can shut that thing. It just looks like a baggage door, and don't worry about it. And you can see that the folks installed a, let's see, is this a this is a washer and dryer combo unit. This is a Splendid 2100. Cool. So you've got, you know, park capable camping here. Moving into the living area, one of the things I like about it is that it just looks like a camper. Just looks like a fifth wheel. It doesn't have that heavy duty motocross extreme interior. If you've heard me do some of my tours before, I prefer a more understated interior in a toy hauler like this. Everyone's different, and that's why they make more than one RV. You know, I've yet to find the one RV that speaks to everybody. Things I like might not be things you like, and vice versa. I do like that upper skylight though, because it lets so much more light in here. And that fan, again, if you are plugged into shore power and you just want to get some air moving around in here, with or without the AC running, doesn't matter. That is very nice. These slides are extra tall, by the way. These slides are 6'6" tall, so even tall guys like me can stand in the slide without issue. What that means is that when you're sitting at your dinette and you sit up, you're not going to bash your head on the slide out ceiling. I have a tendency of doing that. You can see that we have an extended dining table here, so you can easily fit 4, maybe 6 people here. So if you have a bunch of folks over, or if you're like me and you're just a little bit bigger and you want, you know, a little more space around you, you can do that. We also have the handy little Monopoly pocket back here. It looks like they even left a couple of their decks of cards behind. So hey, look at that. This one even comes with cards. That's reason right there to buy it, I suppose. Probably not. Upper loft bunk. This is pretty good sized up here. I didn't measure it, eyeballing it, roughly a queen. But it gives you that extra space up here you're going to want for not just kids, but like adult guests can be up here and have a real bed, not a bunk, you know? Awesome floor to ceiling storage. You've got good pantry space going on here. Obviously these upper ones, you're going to need a 2 or 3 step stool. Even a tall person like me is going to need that. We also have an 8 cubic foot fridge, not a 6. So we do have a 33% larger fridge in here. And holy cow, tall kitchen cabinet space. I should watch what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm actually... You know what's funny? I record a lot of these videos. I really don't watch them. And I don't really watch the camera most of the time. So hopefully I'm getting this stuff in frame. But again, the quality and construction, this thing is definitely built for long-term use and ownership. Good drawer space down there, lots of drawers. You've got central heating here in the floor. You do have a little bit of carpet in front of the slide out because this is a floor flush slide. It actually has to glide on that carpet just a bit. Like I said, inside and out, it could use a quick bath, and then you're on the road. All-in-one control center right here with your generator controls and everything. Looks like 235 hours on that generator, so fair. Given the age of the RV, that's pretty fair. Moved upstairs, queen bed in the slide, and that's a true queen. That's not a 74-inch camper queen. That's a full 80-inch real queen bed. This is a 50 amp service coach. You could add a second AC right here. This little box right here is the dead giveaway. In English, what this little sticker says is, hey, there's wires here. You can use those to power stuff. Front wall-to-wall wardrobe. We have an 8.5 foot wide closet up here. And they even have like an extra recessed shelf that goes all the way up into the nose cap. So they used every inch of this thing they really could. And just in case that wasn't somehow enough storage, they've added extra wardrobe space, as well as just a massive series of dresser drawers going on. And I like how they have the dresser and the vanity sort of merged into one. I've not really seen that done before. I like it. I think it's a cool use of space. It has a very nice organic flow. Tall shower. It is a garden shower, meaning it has a little tub. And this is a full walk-up bedroom, by the way. I don't have to duck anywhere up here. This is fine. The shower, like I said, has a little tub. Very nice if like you've had a knee or hip problem or something or back issue and you just need to sit to bathe. And a normal closet-style stool, but lots of leg room. Nice part about this is even tall guys like me can sit there and be comfortable. I've said it twice, I'll say it a third time here. It just needs a bath, guys. That's it. Give this thing a bath, hit the road, have a good time, save a lot of money off the book value because we work on a volume basis here. 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you. Take care. Happy camping.